This week, we are taking a look inside the mysterious world of autism, the developmental disorder that affects 1 in every 166 youngsters in this country. No one knows for sure what causes it, and there is no cure, but there are therapies. And tonight, Steve Hartman looks at one that's having some remarkable success as he continues his series, Living with Autism.
11-year-old Parker Weisar is just about the most well-behaved kid you'll ever meet. Now,
who was this little boy before?
This little boy was just crazy, wild, outrageous.
You were?
Yes.
Parker has a form of autism called Asperger's syndrome, and one of the symptoms can be violent outbursts.
Caution, it is extremely hot.
Couldn't deal with it.
We would have incidences in the classroom where he would kind of clear off the bookshelves.
Parker's parents, Wendy and Mark, say they tried everything. But not until recently did they find something that really seemed to fix it.
Oh, boy.
Almost instantly.
Some things changed right away, and it was a little overwhelming. We'd look at each other and go, oh my goodness.
What worked for them was Candy. That's the dog's name, Candy. She's a certified assistance dog whose job basically is just to be with him, to stick right there by his side, 24/7.
She helps me. She calms me down. She lets me know that she's there when I'm about to have a meltdown.
They got the dog about a year ago, and Parker hasn't had an outburst since. And that's just half the story. Kids with autism have a lot of other issues too. And for those, there's this: dog agility.
Was that hard to learn at first?
Yes, really extremely tough.
Although generally the domain of middle-aged women, Parker's mom says the sport is also great autism therapy.
Candy and Parker, you're next.
You're doing speech therapy. You've got to get commands out
Can you go jump?
while you're running.
Go jump.
And you have to keep your body in control when you don't have good motor movement.
Turn.
You also have to learn how to handle disappointment.
Come.
Especially with this dog.
What in the world is with you?
She's yet to actually finish a course, but Parker doesn't seem to mind.
Who do you think would benefit from having a dog like Candy around?
Anybody who has autism, anybody in the world would just benefit from it. She's just like a healing dog.
Healing for Parker. The idea is still new and unproven.
42.
But to this kid, on this day especially, there was no doubt his dog had some kind of magic. Remember how I said Candy never completed a course before?
Candy, go jump.
Well, during the last race, something got into that girl. Did every through, made every over. An absolutely flawless performance.
Over!
Candy not only finished for the first time, she actually finished first.
My gosh!
First place!
And that's an autistic outburst they can live with. Steve Hartman, CBS News, Phoenix.
Yes! Yes!
And Steve concludes his series tomorrow with the story of an autistic girl who found a way to communicate with the outside world and is now a college student. Still ahead tonight, Marilyn and Joe and the love letter he always carried with him.